These vegans never cease to amaze me with how brainwashed and crazy they truly are. We're going to take a look at a fruitarian, raw vegan pregnancy. I really don't get this BS. I don't know what it is, but like, what are you doing? You're playing happy music, filming fruit? Like, seriously.
Today, we are 18 weeks pregnant.
I wonder how many vegans are going to try to argue that she's healthy and that losing half of your hair as a woman is completely normal during pregnancy. I mean, at what point do you say, you know, you look like an emaciated 60-year-old Swedish man? Like, honestly, how out of touch with reality do you have to be to look like this and not think there's something wrong?
Leo.
Little Leo. And he can hear you now, right?
Yeah.
So cute. What are you doing? Some kind of a dance?
Yeah.
How do you like your belly?
I like it. I want it to grow more.
Yeah? And it's gonna kick soon. How did you got knocked up, right?
I'm not sure. So this is our current fruit stash after our Saturday run to the organic markets of Ubud. We have mangoes, we have bananas, which could be the fattest, plumpest bananas we've ever eaten.
Look how plump they are. It's
Wow.
incredible, right?
Yeah.
Such fat ones. Top is a little bruised. We'll eat that later. Still good.
Wow. How
Ice-
dark they are.
Banana ice cream.
Huge, right? They must be some of the plumpest bananas we've ever seen. I think the fattest, right? And then we have a slightly smaller bunch of the same ones. And these bananas are also the bomb. We got them as a bonus. They're actually Bali red bananas. Look at that. Red bananas. Then grapes, strawberries. Everything is organic, by the way.
Organic, by the way. If anyone knows a vegan that actually understands agriculture to any degree, well, first of all, I'm sure they wouldn't be vegan, and second of all, please point them out to me, because for someone to not understand what organic actually entails in the food, you know, it really shows their lack of knowledge in regards to nutrition in general. You know, knowing that it's only a certification, that it has nothing to do with what type of fruit is being grown, if it's an heirloom variety, the nutrition content, none of that pertains to organic necessarily.
Basically, Chip is buying up the whole fruit stand. This is already what we bought. To give you an idea of the abundance we have: red bananas, mulberries, pineapple, rambutans, cherry tomatoes, papaya, got out the dragon fruits, several varieties of mango, star fruit, snake fruit, padang mangoes, wani mango, tomatoes, apples, tubers, passion fruit, grapes, guava, limes, mangoes, and grenadines, and of course.
You know what I don't get is half the video is them filming in nature, and then they go to a fruit stall to buy the fruit. You would think that these people would make the connection that they couldn't actually procure the calories in nature without starving to death, because if you actually had to gather the fruit yourself, the caloric yield from the fruit would not be enough to sustain yourself. If you put a vegan in any climate, doesn't matter if it's tropical or not, they could not actually procure enough calories to survive. The only thing that allows vegans to follow their diet now is modern access to food and agriculture. If you can walk to a market and maintain sedentary activity most of the day, you can survive on these vegan foods. The first comment here is, as usual, some vegan is trying to justify that her diet is adequate, which is almost comical in a way. These vegans will justify any diet if it's vegan. They will try to say, oh, the person is perfectly healthy, blah, blah, blah. And then as soon as something goes wrong with the person, they'll say, oh, they weren't doing it right. It's unbelievable. These people are so brainwashed. So the second comment had some sense. You know, he's talking about, okay, you're going to be deficient in cholesterol, saturated fat, DHA and EPA, B vitamins, things that are very important for the development of the child. And the first person that responds to them is, you can't talk sense to the brain dead. And then Fit Shorty Eats, which is the person who published this video, the girl in the video, says, start reading about DHA and EPA synthesis from ALA. Oh, I've done plenty of reading on DHA and EPA synthesis from ALA, and the amount is negligible. If you ate 1 cup of flax seeds in the context of a high-fat diet, you would synthesize roughly the amount of DHA from 1 bite of fish. I doubt you are getting anywhere near the optimal amount of DHA in your. I don't think you're getting any levels of blood DHA in the diet from this fruitarian BS. DHA levels in breast milk can vary from 0.05% to 0.73%. And not only that, there's plenty of other nutrients that vary in breast milk, and I will link those resources in the comments. But you know, this whole thing is really unfortunate. I mean, we're in this really weird period of time where even though there's been stories about vegans literally miscarrying and killing babies, harming themselves, harming other people, apparently there isn't enough blatantly obvious information. Nothing has hit mainstream to really show people how detrimental a vegan diet is to the health of anyone, let alone a pregnant woman and her child. I mean, we will have this information in, I'm assuming, a couple of years from now with all this extreme vegan stuff, or who knows, maybe they'll just cover it up like usual and just say that these vegans didn't do the diet properly. So, you know, these people are literally completely batshit crazy, out of touch with nature, out of touch with reality. They think they have an understanding of nutrition, but they don't. They look at the information that fits their version of nutrition, and they use that to justify whatever they're doing. How can you say read up on DHA and EPA synthesis from ALA when you don't actually know the data and the statistics yourself? They just want to do what they want to do and feel confident in doing it. It's unfortunate. It happens with a lot of people now. I mean, most people lack an open-mindedness and an objective train of thought, but I just hate to see people go down this path. And I mean, what are you going to do? You know, there's no point in talking any sense into them, unfortunately. They're going to realize it when it's too late, and hopefully it's not anything detrimental happening to themselves or the child, but you know, I wouldn't be too optimistic about that. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys would like to support the channel, please subscribe and share the video. I do have exclusive videos on Patreon now, so check that out. I'm on Instagram and Twitter if you guys are on social media. Would love it if you followed me.